All right, welcome back to Poor Brothers Whiskey. I'm David. This is Mike. Tonight we're doing a blind of the core Buffalo Trace lineup. I'm a little nervous about this one, honestly.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's you that makes me nervous, but
Well, outside of that,
I don't want to know which one of these I am going to pick because I have a feeling I know what it's going to be,
Okay.
and I'm not going to like that decision. So
No.
I'm really bad with blinds. I always end up picking whatever I claim is my least favorite of the group. So
Yeah. I've always done blinds where I try to guess the distillery,
yeah,
and I can never do it. So if you ask me to do it now, I'd probably still get it wrong. But no, I'm excited for this.
yeah, no, this should be good.
Yeah, the core lineup Buffalo Trace offers most of it's allocated. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe at the distillery you can get just Buffalo Trace any day, and then these four are going to be what you can get on any given day. Randomly, they're going to put one out, and it'll be out most of the day.
Yeah.
It used to be a couple years ago that Blanton's, people would line up 2 hours before the distillery opened and be gone within an hour.
Those were the days.
Ridiculous, man.
I know it.
All right, well, I'm going to start with number one.
Yeah. Let's get into it. Good thing I like about these is that none of them break the bank.
Absolutely. These are all budget pours.
Yeah.
I think the most expensive one here is Blanton's.
Maybe. I mean, around here, that kind of sits. Blanton's doesn't really come off the shelves as fast as it used to. But yeah, I think E.H. Taylor's kind of up there with it at $80 on the secondary market, but retails for $50 or $45 now. I don't even know what it is anymore. But
I guess we're in a point where retail has been changing quite a bit on a lot of these bottles. Blanton's I think was $59 a year ago, and now it's 70 something.
Yeah.
So you're almost $80 out the door.
Yeah.
And we live in Virginia, so most stuff is going to be pretty much dead cost. And
yeah.
I don't know. I've said Blanton's just ain't worth it to me anymore, but I'm probably going to put it as number one tonight. So
I'll say straight up, I'm not a huge fan of the nose at all.
I was going to say I really like the nose on this.
Oh my God. Come on. So we kind of pride ourselves on having like the same like palate. Yeah. And we kind of agree most of the time.
I guess not with Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, I guess today David's wrong. And so we're just going to run with that. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it whatsoever. It's like, it's almost like a spicier kind of nose on it. Like I'm a bigger fan of a sweeter nose, and I just don't get really any sweeter notes out of that.
I got a little bit of oak, but I will say too, I feel like every Buffalo Trace product, I get some sort of sweetness, whether it's grape or cherry. I feel like that's the very typical Buffalo Trace note. Some people get grape, some people get cherry, but that whatever that note is clearly Buffalo Trace.
Yeah. It's funny, you said grape and cherry, and that's kind of what I got on the back end of that palate on the finish there.
That's what happens.
Yeah, I know. But I wasn't a fan of the nose. Palate was okay for me. Like I said, I got grape and cherry towards the tail end there, but it was a little spicier at the start, ethanol-y. To me, not my jam. I don't know. How was it for you on the palate?
It's like a grape bomb, man. I swear, I get grape on the palate, grape on the nose, and I don't know. Let's see our ranking here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that a 6. I think it's very good.
You are a generous man. I'm gonna give that a 3. That's a 3 for me. I'm sorry.
I love this.
Yeah.
Not everyone can be perfect.
All right. So we'll do the averages here later. So all right.
Yeah.
Number 2.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna push that away because I won't come back to that. Let's see. Yeah, see that? Much better.
That smells the exact same to me.
Okay. This is insane.
I don't know what's going on tonight.
No.
That definitely smells very similar. It almost smells more muted than the first one did.
Yeah, that's a little cinnamon on the nose. I get almost like a little tobacco, and then it kind of goes into a sweeter vanilla. I feel like vanilla's gonna be common on all these.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call that out. But I think it kind of falls towards the vanilla side after.
I get vanilla and cinnamon, and that's just about it.
Yeah.
Besides the grape. I will probably get grape on every single one of these.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But I enjoy that. I enjoy that nose. I can't believe you're saying it's the same as that though.
It's not. I don't think it's that different.
Oh. That's good. Think a little longer.
I swear it tastes the same to me.
You're out of your mind.
Dude,
You're out of your mind.
I don't know
There's
if
no
my
way.
palate is just compromised today or what, but that they taste very similar. I mean, I can tell a slight difference. I don't know exactly what it is, but that tastes the same. I think most of the core lineup is gonna have variances for sure, but
Right. Yep.
I don't know. I feel like some of them might feel pretty similar, and right now 1 and 2 definitely feel similar. I will say the finish on this though goes a lot longer than Glass 1.
Agreed. Agree with you there. Yeah, I mean, on that one, I kind of get similar to the nose. I get like a tobacco notes, and then I get vanilla. I get some caramel. Finish doesn't last too long. Kind of goes away. I mean, almost immediately for me.
Wow. We're off canter tonight, man. This
I
is
know.
kind of interesting.
I don't know who you are anymore. Sorry. What are you giving it? I'm gonna give that. I'll give that a 5.
I'm gonna give that a 6.
Okay. All right. We're in the same
Very
ballpark,
similar.
at least.
Yeah,
I'll take that. All right, good sir. Number 3.
let's do it.
I feel like before this, I felt confident I was going to be able to identify the Eagle Rare because of its age.
Yeah.
I'm going to laugh so hard if it's the first 2, if it's in one of the first 2.
I kind of thought number 1 tasted like Eagle Rare to me, but it's been a long time since I've had Eagle Rare also, so I can't say that for sure.
Yeah. So for that.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's way different.
Yeah. Sweeter, for sure.
Yeah.
That's really good. I enjoy that.
That grape note, that's all that I'm getting right now.
Yeah, I definitely get grape. But that's like vanilla, caramel. I mean, that's good. I could nose that for sure all day.
Yeah. I like that one a
I
lot.
like that one a lot. Ooh. That's different. It's very different.
I don't like the palate on that one as much.
Okay. We're definitely something is in the air because I actually really enjoy that one. That's the
Oh my
favorite
God.
pour of the 3 so far.
That is my least favorite of the 3.
That's insane. I don't like these because it's gonna end up tearing us apart, and
That's fine. It's okay. We needed it. I will say, typically, I would tell people if you were going to ask me out of these 5 what my favorite is, I would say E.H. Taylor. And because of that, I'm going to assume this is the E.H. Taylor, just because I'm liking it the least right now. This is how it goes for me
I
with
see where you're
blinds.
going. Okay.
Every time.
Okay.
If I have a favorite going into it, it's going to be my least favorite. If I tell you this is a drain pour, I'm going to pick it.
Fair enough.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, I hear where you're coming from. I mean, yeah. If I had to guess, man, I think I'm guessing E.H. Taylor or Buffalo Trace, honestly. Because Buffalo Trace, I mean, in its own right, it's delicious. I think it's really, really good. If you're able to find a store pick of it, I think that's hands down the best value
Yeah.
on a bottle you can find.
Look, man, there's a reason, a lot of people say, or a lot of people complain about these being allocated, most of them. There's a reason that a lot of Buffalo Trace stuff is hard to get.
Yeah.
They do a really good job.
They know what they're doing. I mean, I think
I haven't tried a Buffalo Trace product yet that I was like, that is just absolutely awful. I'm not buying that again.
Yeah.
I would buy any of these anytime.
Yeah. I really enjoy that. I mean, I get that vanilla caramel bomb. Not really much else after that. So because of that, I definitely don't think it's an Eagle Rare, aged 10 years or anything. I'm going to go Taylor or Buffalo Trace, but
I'm giving that a 4.
a 4.
I'm giving that a 4.
All right. I'm going to go 6.5. I mean, I really enjoyed that. That's hands down my favorite pour by a long shot. Okay. Number 4. Push that right there. Let's see. I feel like already that's maybe a little darker than the others, but
All right.
What?
Smell that.
that is. Actually, I'm gonna wait to see what you say.
I was kind of hoping you were going to say what you thought first.
That smells like a foot.
That smelled malty to me.
Okay, yeah. That doesn't smell. I do not like that.
What in the world?
One is like my favorite pour compared to this. That is.
None of these normally smell like that, so that just threw me for a loop, man.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, that's not getting any better. Okay. I don't even want to drink that. But I know I have to. And then
2.
Same science.
That's a 2. Drink it.
Yep, don't have to revisit that. That is definitely a hard 2.
We agreed, man.
There
Look
we
at
go.
us.
All
Look
right.
at us.
We're cycling up. There we go. All right.
That's frustrating because I think a little more highly of all these bottles than what I just got out of that class.
If you had to guess, what do you think it is?
Don't make me do that. Special reserve.
That's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say.
All right, and on to glass 5.
Okay.
And we're back.
Grape?
Yes.
Yeah, I get grape. That's 100% grape. Look at that. It only took 3. we're back in sync, man.
I almost want to say number 4 could have been Blanton's because that is the only single barrel out of all these, right? So that could be just an off-profile barrel.
Yeah, okay. I see you hitting us with some logic.
Or it could be special reserve because we usually hit on that bottle the most.
That's what I get, grape and oak.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, because I get grape, I'm saying this is Eagle Rare. And I know this is not part of it, but
Have you sipped it yet?
no, I haven't. But just on the nose. Just on the nose.
We'll see what you think in a second.
It's not bad. Not my favorite nose of these 5, though, I'll say that.
No. Tastes pretty good.
Tastes good. Matches the nose. I get grape. I get some sweetness in there. Kind of fades into some oak.
I don't know, man. I actually kind of really like that palate.
Really?
Yeah.
Favorite of all of them? That good?
The palate, yes. The nose, I don't think so, but I feel like the palate is what is most important here.
Yeah, I mean, not my favorite. I don't think that's my favorite.
Never mind. That second sip was way different. Sorry to interrupt you. That just
No.
kind of blew me away. That is definitely not my favorite. So I'm going to have a tiebreaker because I gave the first 2 both a 6.
You did.
Idiot. I'll give that a 5. That's not bad, but it is not my favorite. It's not my
Okay.
least favorite.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4 for me personally. Yeah, it was okay. I
Oh boy.
didn't think much of it. And you said 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we need to figure out I need to figure out what between 1 and 2, which one is going to be my actual favorite.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'll just do math here. Don't worry about me.
Better you than me.
Yeah. I do want to revisit. What is it? 3 and 2? Because for me those were. Yeah, I gave 6.5 and a 5. So yeah. That. Now overall, I mean, they're great pours. I mean, outside of whatever the hell number 4 was.
Yeah.
Great pours. So if you end up
Oh.
with any one of these, if you're just getting into bourbon and you're looking for these, don't think you have a bad option here. We'll figure out what number 4 was here in a second. But
Just because we didn't like number 4 either doesn't mean you're not going to. You know, everyone's palate is different.
100%.
His favorite bottle in the world could be my least favorite bottle. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I agree. 3 and 2 for me. Oh yeah, see that. So much better. What are you on?
Can I change my score? Just based on the nose on number 1, I say this one is better than 2.
Okay, so what are you changing your score to?
6.1.
So- God bless it. I'm not even gonna change the average. We'll keep that there. All right. That's 5.2. Okay, so
Yeah.
you do have a clear winner here.
I'm gonna go with number 1 as my favorite.
Number 1 is your favorite?
Number 1 is my favorite of the night.
Yeah, see now that's different to me. And I don't know if it's because I've drank everything else and I'm coming back to that.
Yeah. Number 1, for whatever reason, stood out. So I'm going to go with whatever bottles I like the least. That's what it's going to be. But I'm curious what your favorite is, I guess.
I think I'm gonna stick with between my top. which
Okay,
is
so
2 and
number 2.
3, I'm gonna go number 2
Okay.
for sure.
What about an average here? What is
Yeah, so on average here we number 2 was our favorite, and then came number 3, and then 1 and 5 were tied.
Okay.
So
Interesting. I'm excited to see what
I ranked one
which ones of
pretty
these
low.
those are.
Yeah. Well, let's reveal it. I mean, where are the numbers?
Yeah, let's do it.
Under the bottles. So, Eagle Rare was
Number 2.
okay.
So that on average is our favorite.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Didn't expect that, but fair enough.
So remind me which was the other 2 that were our favorites.
Number 3 was second.
Okay. So I will say, this was my number 1.
Really?
This is glass number 1.
So
is
number
H.
1.
Taylor, so
Okay. Damn.
I actually like stuck with my guts there. This is number 4.
Wow. You called it. You said single barrel. Blanton's probably the least favorite.
Look at me.
Dang.
It's like I know something.
That's
This is number 3, so this was our 3rd place.
Oh no. I ranked that the highest.
Oh, I
I
knew
ranked
it.
that a strong 6.5.
And this is number 5.
Number 5. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I guessed any of those right. I don't
You got to
know.
remind me. It was 1st, 3rd, and what number was 2nd?
Third, second. Well, no. So number 2 was first. Number 3 was second, and then 1 and 5 were tied for third.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
So Buffalo Trace and Eagle
E.H.
Rare were, or excuse me,
E.H. Taylor.
and E.H. Taylor were
Yep.
tied for 3rd place.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna blame that on you because that was my personal favorite. So
if we're going
not everybody's perfect.
this way, which is our orientation, but yeah, so this would have been our top, and then yeah,
Okay.
we can throw the blames in there. Sure, why not? There you go. Leave it off the podium.
No. Getting that out of the shot.
Yeah, well, this is that was actually fun. I
That
actually
was
really
fun.
enjoyed that. I did not
I've
expect
never,
that. I
I've
hate
never
that I
gone
ranked it
through
that high.
and done that before.
I can't believe Special Reserves was my number 1.
What did I rank Special Reserve?
4. Which, yeah, okay.
Feel pretty
whatever.
good about this one.
Anyways, okay, we're gonna move on from that. So that's our blind on the Buffalo Trace. This is our order. Eagle Rare being number 1 for us. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, like, subscribe. You guys know what to do. But until next time, we'll see you.